Coach, a hard-fought game today. What was your message to the team in the locker room?
Well, you know, we emphasized the triangle of toughness. The first leg of that triangle we discussed is we didn't finish last week on defense. That's where we want to take great pride. We want to be physical on defense. We want to recruit kids that want to be physical on defense. And our defensive coordinator is he's a tough guy, and we want to be tough. And they rose up to the challenge. You know, they gave up 2 yards a carry, rushing the ball. They got to the quarterback. And we busted a coverage right before halftime, which was very unfortunate. And we busted a coverage on 3rd and 30. We didn't get lined up correctly. I should have called a timeout. That was my fault. Should have bailed Coach Nick's out. The other leg of the triangle, JJ, is, we wanted to play better offensively. We wanted to finish. And, it was the very opposite of last week. We only had 7 penalties in the entire ball game, but I think 5 of them were on offense. We had a legal procedure. We didn't snap the ball a couple of times. And we're just not good enough yet to overcome pre-snap penalties. And we did at times. And then we had 2 critical penalties down the field that cost us, And it's unfortunate because Sincere was giving great effort, and Spencer was giving fantastic effort. They were just killers. And I know it's probably a bad word to use there. They really hurt us. And then you go to our special teams, the third leg of our triangle, and we were so much better there. Our punt coverage was fantastic. Our kickoff coverage was fantastic. We worked our tails off this week on that, so we were better there. And I was very proud of our scout team on that sideline. With the facility the way it is, and just what the kids are used to in that environment, we got to bring our own juice right now. And our sidelines were really into the game the second half, and we didn't have much energy the first half. But we played hard, and whenever you can win at any level, you got to celebrate it. And we're going to celebrate being 2-0.
Going back to Vinny.
Hey, Coach, Vinny from Ken's 5. It seemed like Frank Harris today, just a real workman-like effort when he had to make plays both through the air and on the ground. He just made them when he had to in this game.
Yeah, he really played well. He's getting better every time. He's very balled in. He's a great kid. Comes from a great program, and he knows how to win. And he was instrumental tonight. You're exactly right. I think he was 23 out of 36 and made plays with his feet and got down when he's supposed to. Man, the hit he took just scared me to death when they jumped off sides. I wish they would kind of blown that whistle a little quicker on that, but he hopped right up and he's fine. So yeah, I'm very proud of Frank and his leadership.
We'll go to Greg and Travis.
Hey Jeff, along those lines, we talked during the week about how many hits and how many carries you're comfortable with Frank having in a game. How did you feel about how that was managed today? Are you happy with his workload?
It's a little high, 17 carries, but I don't think but about 8 of them were probably called. I mean, imagine 10 of them were him just being Frank. So I don't know how many hits he took. I mean, what's funny is that his hardest hit was on a play that wasn't a run. So, people get into all that. It's football. It's a violent sport. And the way he plays the game, I thought he did a great job of getting out of bounds. It'd be interesting to do a little fact check here. See how many times he actually got hit, a direct hit. Because it seems like to me, Greg, most of the time he got out of bounds or got down, which is very smart on his part. The hit that bothered me is the blind side hit he took there. He's fine. He's bounced right up, smiling, helmet crooked, looking at his ear hole, but he's fine.
And Jeff, one more on Frank. Just what you saw in practice, is it exactly what is translated to the field? Do you see that he kind of thrives in these moments to make winning plays?
Yeah, he does it all the time. That's just who he is. I don't want to belabor the point, but yeah, that's just what he does all the time, which is why we named him the starter. Those other kids, I know I've talked about it. Lowell prepared, and so did Josh, so did JoJo. Those guys. It was a great quarterback battle. We were kind of coy there in the end, but it was really an open battle. Those kids competed. They're still competing. For Lowell to take that role out there today and execute that thing just perfectly, and to watch how Frank cheers for Lowell. We were doing a walkthrough this morning, and Frank forgot one little thing, and Lowell's back there helping him. I mean, that's selfless. You got BJ goes in the game. We lost Brady early, and Sincere was dead. He was still dead from last week. And BJ goes out there and does a fantastic job late blocking for Lowell. A bunch of unselfish kids on our team.
All the way in the back, Alfredo.
Coach, we're here. This week or today, you got your first home win. how does it feel to, having that fan base and being able to be supportive, even though through this new times during the pandemic?
Well, it's such a beautiful place to play. It is sad that we couldn't get our crowd in here, more of it, but we're also very grateful to play. And however many of them were there, we're grateful for that. And so it was awesome. The kids love playing here. Who wouldn't want to play here? I mean, it's an incredible place. It was in immaculate condition. And everybody did a great job taking care of us. They were so supportive, from security to everybody. This was fantastic. So we're very thrilled to come in here and play well and get a win against a team that's a good football team. I know that people, say FCS and all that stuff. 38 FCS schools have won the last 5 years. We didn't want to beat them 39.
Jeff, was it strange for you to play a game with this small amount of fans? I mean, it was strange for me to be in the building.
It was kind of surreal, honestly. I wish I'd done a better job preparing my kids for it. We got a handle on it at halftime. It was almost like spooky at times. Like the band would play, it would kind of be, like that, because it was so quiet. Even one of our penalties was that. I mean, Maka just didn't hear it. So, yeah, it was eerie. But I would repeat, we were thrilled. People that were here, and what Dr. Campos, and President Amy, and the mayor, and San Antonio did to get us here was a lot of work. A lot of work. I promised her I'd wear my mask, and I wore this there. I know I had to been at least real high today. If not, she's gonna get me good.
Jeff, you mentioned the energy was low in the first half. Did that just come down to the environment, or how did you try to spark that also when you noticed it wasn't all there?
I was just disappointed that I brought those kids on the sideline for that reason, and they were much better the second half.
Coach, I guess Josh Cephas has shown some flashes at receiver the first couple weeks. What do you like about what you're seeing out of him?
The way he shows up every day, he's really matured. He as hard as he plays on the field, that's how hard he practices every day. There's no secrets to this game. There's no secrets. You're gonna play the way you practice. We were kind of sloppy this week on offense. We were kind of sloppy, and we put the, don't eat the cheese and the rat traps and all that. We did our best. That male eagle's dangerous, and I'll even admit, I'm at home Saturday night, and Carrie Bear and I laying around just chilling, and here's Scott Van Pelt talking about us. Man, that's pretty cool, right? And then I look over there, and there's old Galloway give us a decal. I look up and see this is the top 10 player of the day. I'm going, man, this stuff's all right. I like this, man. The male eagle's dangerous, and I've had some grandmothers tell me before. We've been smelling ourselves a little too much on offense, and I bet we'll get more humble and get back to work this week.
Coach, they announced you replaced the Memphis game with Middle Tennessee. Just what can you tell us about that, and what can you expect next week?
I haven't even looked at them. We put about 50 hours in on Memphis, our off the field guys. We try to stay 1 week ahead, so I guess we'll throw that away. Welcome to the new world. But I'm very grateful for Dr. Campos and the work she put in to get us a game. I mean, that was tough. She found out late and she went to work immediately and got us a game. And she's been very committed to our kids getting to play football as long as I've been working for her. And I'm very grateful. My kids are thrilled to be playing at home again Friday night. Get to play on national TV again. That's pretty cool first 3 weeks.
Jeff, along those lines, seeing how many teams have had trouble just playing games, is it a victory in itself, the fact that you've had to come off the way they have, and that you're continuing to kind of stay COVID-free?
I couldn't say better than you just did. We had 8 kids out today just because of the contact tracing. They could have played. We've had 6 tests now with 100%. And, that's just incredible. The sacrifice these kids are making. Can you imagine being their age? You're having to do this and stay 6 feet away from everybody when they want to go out and be a college kid. And I tell you what, it's a very anxious feeling. Every time you go in there, you're just waiting for the call. And it's taking its toll on us. I will say that. But yes, I think it's a moral victory every time we go out there. And to be 2-0 with all that, I know it hadn't been the most entertaining, maybe beautiful thing in y'all's eyes, but it's 2-0 to me. And I'm really excited for my kids for that.
talking about the Middle Tennessee game coming up now, how much of a challenge is it to prepare for a team with really less than a week with the game on Friday? Have you done anything like that before?
Well, the only thing I will say is it's gonna be fair because they're having the same thing. Coach Stockstill just found out and he's playing us. So it'll be fair, but yes, it's gonna be very difficult because we gotta turn around. We're back in the morning. We usually take off on Sunday morning, but we gotta get in the morning because we're gonna be a day behind already. You know, Monday is Tuesday, Tuesday is Wednesday, Wednesday is Thursday, Thursday is Friday, Friday, Saturday. So you can do the math. Our guys usually have about 16 hours to prep for practice, and my coaches are gonna have about, by the time we put this game to bed, you're looking at Coach Lundy and Coach Miggs and Coach Perry getting about 8 hours to prep. So I imagine, I know y'all don't wanna hear this, was that last game playing with, we've been very simple. We're gonna have to be simple again because it's a short week. We'll keep adding a little bit, but we just can't get too crazy. Having that many pre-snap penalties and turning the ball over really annoys me. We've got a really good punter, a really good kicker, and we can be good on defense. So we need to be smart and play team football. We did play complimentary team football today. There's just a couple of drives, and I gotta look and see, did they do a great job of just hitting us and making the ball come out, or did we not do a very good job protecting it? Well, the other guys coach too, and they got players too. So I'm not quite sure about the 2 turnovers yet.
Anything else, Coach?
Hey, birds up.
We'll get